Just been doing a little bit of research and introspection, just observing certain things. There's quite a few things I want to talk about here. Probably gonna be making more than a few videos in the near future. But I'm just reading this little pamphlet here, and it really explains some things about detoxification and healing, cleansing and healing, which is what the body's always trying to do. The body is always trying to cleanse itself and heal itself. That's just a natural state of the body. And disease. So talking about disease, I just wanted to say that, like, if we have some sort of chronic health issues that develop, or life-threatening health issues, or otherwise disease, um, they all pretty much stem from a similar place, just abuse, too much abuse to the body over time, and through different stressors, because toxins build up in the body. Stress, mental stress, emotional stress actually builds toxins in the body. A toxic environment is actually created inside the human body when we're just in those negative emotions, I guess you could say. So, so like a big thing. I know I made a video on this before. Um, uh, getting more from less. The big thing. I was meditating the other day, and this phrase just came out to me: cause is enterprise. That's it right there. Like, the big thing is looking at the cause, the causal factors, going to the roots, pulling up roots, plugging leaks. So um, observing our lifestyle and seeing what is creating stress. Um, whatever stress that may be, and removing these or minimizing these. Uh, Damage control. And just by doing that, you will already start to get better. If you observe and locate the things that are draining your energy, reduce and minimize, cut back on these things, eliminate what you can, you will already start to gain energy. You'll automatically start to gain energy just by that, just by removing that stuff from your life. You'll gain energy. Um, so you really don't even have to do anything to gain energy. You actually stop doing certain things and you gain energy. So in terms of like physical health for the human body, like, we get we get our nourishment through food. A lot of our nourishment comes through the food that we eat, that we actually eat with our mouth. Now, a lot of times our digestive tract can just get so trashed up that we can't even absorb any of the nutrients from our diet. So a person could switch to a good diet and be looking for these exponential health benefits, and they get none because they can't assimilate um, what they're eating. Uh, they can't assimilate the good stuff. They can't get anything out of it because their digestive tract is so obstructed. So there's many things you can do. I mean, over time, it's going to clean itself up. If you clean your diet up, over time, it's going to clean itself up. But sometimes the digestive tract gets really trashed. Uh, I mean, I'm sure you've seen some people with just totally trashed digestive tracts where they've got like this just bulge um, at their lower stomach. It's not fat; it's just the pounds of stuff just sitting in their gastrointestinal tract. Um, I mean, I've had issues with that. Like, it got to the point with me because I was eating just horrible food combinations. I'm not gonna go too much in detail with this, but like, I would go for runs, and like, when I would go on a run, like, I would actually feel like my intestines would hurt because there's shit just chilling in my intestines, old ass shit that's just like getting pulled down by gravity every time I stepped on the earth. So yeah, that stuff can definitely impede your progress. You want to get that dealt with. You can do home enemas. Um, I'd recommend just going to get colon hydrotherapy. You will lose pounds. You will lose pounds. You will literally lose weight. If you've never done that stuff before, um, and you don't have the greatest diet, um, yeah, probably lose a lot of weight from cleansing your colon out. You'll be able to assimilate nutrients. You won't need as much food anymore because you'll get more out of the food that you do eat. Uh, uh, and we need to learn how to rest too. That's a big thing. We need to learn how to rest the body. Once again, that's just removing those leaks, removing those energy drains. Like if we're not getting enough sleep, so on and so forth. Now, if when the body gets in better health, you will need less and less sleep, I'm sure, because your energy levels will go higher and higher and higher. So yeah, learning how to rest, and when we start to make these changes, if we've had a crappy lifestyle and we start to make these changes, clean up the trash, the mental trash, the emotional trash, the physical trash, the food trash. Um, Old built up crap is going to start to come out. You can get into fasting and stuff, which is great. I'm going to keep practicing that probably for the rest of my life, because it's legit for me anyways. Um, but trash is going to start to come out. So a lot of times it can seem like I've experienced this myself. Like it can seem like, man, I'm getting sicker. Like what's going on with this? Like I'm getting sicker. Like this is bullshit. I'm just gonna eat the trash then. To go back to eating the trash, and then we get stimulated off this garbage food, um, totally altered carbohydrates and stuff, and fats and crazy stimulants all over the place. Get back on those things and we feel better, but what that's really doing is just taxing the shit out, or it's just ripping the energy um, out of our organs, out of our vital organs. It's just like pushing the organs beyond um, beyond their natural capacity. When if we really just or to the maximum of their natural capacity without actual nourishment, there's no actual nourishment there. So it's just a push. You're just like just pushing your body through each day. So over time it's going to wear out, and the body's going to start to break down, and that's when we start to have these chronic illnesses and stuff, um, lack of energy and stuff, because we're not getting rest. We're just stimulating ourselves all the time, and a lot of times we can't. A lot of times we can't see that happening. A big thing, um, a really good way that it was put in this pamphlet here is, um, it takes time. It took time to evolve into disease. Um, so it's going to take time to evolve back into health, which is brilliant. That is a brilliant way of putting it. So we got to understand that, trash gets locked up in the body. So it takes some work, some dedication, to let it come out, to let it do its thing, and to go through that. It's not gonna be that bad. I mean, most of us have gotten sick before. It's just gonna happen again. People call it retracing. You go back in time. As that junk's coming out, you get sicknesses come back up. Like if you're prone to certain types of sicknesses, you're probably gonna get those again. But it's junk coming out. It always was junk coming out, actually. Another good way I've seen it put before is it's like those are big cleansings. So those are like the large cleansings. Your body's always detoxing all of the time. But those are like when you get sick, those are like large cleansings that are taking place. The body's organized and got ready to just bulk, just throw a bunch of shit out. So a lot of times after we get sick like that, we feel really good. Like once we've gotten through the actual sick part, we feel really clear and good. So it's like, um, what did I forget what I was gonna say? Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I feel like you get the gist of it. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff just gets moved out. Oh yeah, so even before we were eating the junk, our body would organize these big cleanses, but we're still eating this junk. So like you cleanse, and then you start to decline back into the junk again, and then you cleanse, but then you start to decline back into the junk again. Now, if you're doing well, you know, you're gonna you're gonna be moving slowly up, and then you're gonna cleanse, and then you're gonna move slowly up, and you're gonna cleanse. You know what I'm saying? So you're just gonna be increasing and increasing and increasing your energy and vitality levels. But yeah, that's enough for this video. That's basically I just want to talk about disease and the actual rejuvenation process of the body. Who knows what kind of crazy stuff could happen? Like I'm having, for some reason, for the last couple of weeks I've been having crazy muscle spasms. I don't really know what that's about. Who knows what that's about? Body's doing its thing though. So, but yeah. Anyways, if anybody's got any questions, just comment. And I'll talk to y'all soon.